Today we're going to be treating a very interesting topic, and that topic is social media algorithms in 2025. I know that by now some of you will be wondering, how is the algorithm treating us in this year 2025? How different was the algorithm from last year to this year? And today I'm going to be discussing some major points in the shifts in social media algorithm from 2024 to 2025 and what is working right now. I'm going to be sharing why some posts have views, a lot of views, and people engage and still come back to some posts, and why some other posts do not do so well and have very few number of views. Today, as a regular person, I'll be telling you what you're going to be doing in order for you to have the social media algorithms favor you in this year 2025. First of all, we're going to be discussing the shift from engagements to value. Hello viewers, I'm Vanessa. Today we're going to be discussing the social media algorithms in 2025 and how it will favor you and what you need to do in order for you to be favored. Even as a regular person, even if you are not an influencer, this is what you need to do in order for you to have the social media algorithms favor you in this year 2025 and get your videos out there and get more views. The first topic we are going to be discussing today is shift from engagement to value. In the previous years, social media algorithms favors videos that make people emotional, videos that make people sad or make them to react in a certain way. When your video carries emotional impact on your audience, in the previous years, social media algorithms favors such videos. But now the algorithm has shifted to a more valuable term of posting, meaning that people now engage more. If your post has value, something to teach them, something to make them to listen to your post, something they can learn from and teach them and give them ideas or tips about problems they are facing, or that can solve their problem or give them insights on how to go about solving their problems. Now, in the past, the algorithms were about number of likes, shares, and comments that you get in your post. But right now, it doesn't work that way. First of all, what the algorithm checks, whether it's on Instagram, whether it's on TikTok, whether it's on Facebook, and different social media channels, what it checks is the number of time, the average number of time you spend on a video. And after spending such time, whether you save the video or whether you follow the account. And the next thing they check is, after posting the video, do you share the post to other channels? Do you engage in it? How often do you engage in it? After engaging, do you come back to the post? Do you view the post again, over and over again? How many times do you go back to the post and view it? And next thing it checks is, do you share the post? Do you like it? Do you share it and save it? So when your post does not reach these standards, algorithms will not go in your favor. So you need to make sure that your post offers value to your audience. Make sure that any video you post is able to solve a specific problem. You don't need to go beating around the bush. Just pick something that you know that today this is the problem I'm going to solve for my audience. Pick a topic, then discuss on that topic, help them solve their problem, and make sure that your video is specific to your niche. You select your niche and solve a problem in that particular niche. The people are going to help you to attract people. When they see that your content is valuable, they'll always come back to your content and they'll always subscribe and follow you so that they can get value from your content. The next social media algorithm trend in 2025 is personalization on steroids. The algorithm is able to detect your content using AI, and that enables it to know exactly what your content is all about. The AI in the algorithm content enables them to know whether your content is about cooking or whether it's about educational content, depending on your niche, whether you're a relationship coach. Whatever your content is about, the AI algorithm is able to detect it, even without hashtags. Before it uses hashtags, even though it uses hashtags to know what your content is about, it's able to detect what your content is about, even when the hashtags are not there. Okay, now we're going to be discussing the ways that the personalization has been imputed on your social media algorithm. Also, the algorithms are able to detect your interest graph rather than your social graph. What this simply means is that they're able to detect the videos that you are more conversant with, videos that you are more likely to watch based on your interests. The videos you have watched previously will help them determine the kind of videos they are going to watch. It doesn't matter whether the video there is from your friend, whether it's from somebody that you follow, whether it's from a friend of yours. It doesn't put the video of your friend there just simply because they are your friends. They only put the videos out there when they know that it is in line with your views, the kind of videos that you are interested in and would likely want to watch. Another social media algorithm of this personalization with AI is the fact that it uses smooth matching to bring out the kind of content you're going to be watching. For instance, when you are in your place of work, during your work break, the kind of video you're going to see when you go to scroll through social media will not be the same that you see when you go home in the evening and you want to scroll through your social media, especially when you normally scroll through your social media posts in the evening. If you are used to scrolling through your feed in the evening, the algorithm will likely bring out more posts that are different during the evening than the one that you see during your lunch breaks at the office. Another social media algorithm trend in 2025 is the new trust ranking. I don't know if you have noticed this, but some creators naturally get recommendations in your feed even when they don't have much followers. This is because of what insiders called the trust ranking. When you have when your content is valuable and your content is consistent, when your content is genuine and is authentic, you have the higher chance of having your videos being recommended to be viewed by viewers in your social media space. And for you to have such ranking, you need to make sure that first of all, you need to make sure that you post high quality videos consistently in your niche. Then you need to make sure that your videos are not, people do not, then you need to make sure that people do not unfollow you or report your content after viewing. You need to also make sure that you have a genuine community by comments and messages. Also, you need to make sure that your facts, when they are checked after people finish watching, when your facts are being researched further by people, that they have good feedback after researching your facts online. Social media algorithm no longer work by following massive growth hacks. It's not about hacking your way up there to get maximum reach. You need to follow this new trust rank. You need to follow a certain method. You need to make sure that you post consistently and do all these things I've mentioned in order for you to grow fast and be able to have your videos recommended and maximize your reach in social media. First of all, in order for you to be able to do this, you need to post content that you're already aware of. You don't need to post content that you don't know very much. For example, if you don't know about finance, don't come and make videos about finance. You need to post a video that you know so well, in and out. So even when you are called, you'll be able to answer questions based on what videos or what topic or your content or what's your content or what topic your content is all about. So now I'm going to be breaking down how to actually use the social media algorithms in 2025. First of all, you don't need to chase trends. If you want to fit into trends and they don't go in line with your business goals, you don't need to actually chase trends. If you want to perform trends, make sure they're actually authentic. The algorithm detects trends that are just in a pursuit of massive reach, or maybe if you chase trends just because you want to increase your reach or maybe to make yourself to grow artificially, the algorithm is not going to favor your content. So make sure your trends are authentic and are in line with your business goals. Make sure they align with your business goals. Then your consistency on posting content beats frequency. The algorithm favors you posting either 2 times in a week and be posting like that consistently forever. Now for you to be posting every day for 1 month and then you are burned out, you don't post again. So that's not better. It's better for you to post consistently than for you to post frequently without consistency. You also need to narrow down your niche. If you're a lifestyle coach and you post about travel, you post about food, you post about finance, you post about different things, The algorithm is going to be confused about what your content is about. So is your audience. The audience is going to be confused. So you need to specify, pick a specific niche and post content about that niche that you have selected. Engagement farming tactics like comment below or hit like if you find value. You should stop using this because the algorithm is detecting this and they are not recommending your video because of that. They are downgrading your videos if you post comment or like rather than content that actually has value. So you don't need to tell people to comment or like your content. Just post valuable content. And when people see that your content is valuable, they'll surely come back and they will engage. When you're posting, make sure you know that each social media platform has their core purpose. For example, LinkedIn is for professional connection. TikTok is focusing more on educational content and entertainment. Also, Instagram is focusing more on pictures, appealing visuals, and online store. So when you're posting, make sure you have each platform's core purpose in mind before posting your content. Don't just post. You cannot come to LinkedIn and post videos about fashion or Instagram or you start posting entertainment videos. So you need to know which posts work for each platform. So you know what to post and where to post it. So even if you want to post your content on video content on LinkedIn, make sure it's in line with the kind of videos that to be posted on LinkedIn. Make sure your video content is educational. The contents algorithms are changing day by day. Even now on LinkedIn, you find out that video contents are now making way. So even if you're posting your content, know the kind of content you post. You cannot come to Instagram and start posting about posting text content. It doesn't work that way. You need to know how each social media algorithm, how each social media platform rather works, and you post content based on their core purpose. Understanding how these algorithms work in 2025 is very crucial. But one thing you must have in mind is that when you are posting, make sure your content is not robotic. Make sure you sound as human as possible. And make sure you connect with your audience in a real way, in a realistic way, in a compelling way that appeals to human emotions. Make sure your content is not robotic and make sure your content is is created specifically for them in mind. Personalize your content. You can do this by researching online, finding out your target audience, their needs, their pain points, what they actually want, and what are their values. When you do this, you can be able to create content that you narrow specifically in order for you to meet their needs. And when you do this, you create content you can actually surpass and you can beat the algorithm, be able to succeed even though with all the algorithm changes in this 2025. The successful ones in 2025, the successful creators in 2025 are the ones that have already known this and they create content specifically to meet the needs of their audience. I hope this video helps you in order for you to create content and perform better in your social media reach and maximize the reach and be able to follow the social media algorithm trends in 2025. These are the social media algorithm deals in 2025. So if you found this valuable, make sure you tell me whether you found this content valuable and how it has helped improve your algorithm. If you also want to get more content like this and if you want to engage with this content, kindly like, subscribe and share, and also try to send message in the comments so I'll be able to know which form of content you would like for the next video.